The universe of stars and clairvoyance has always fascinated humanity, and when these elements align with the promise of wealth, interest intensifies even more. It is in this context that an extraordinary prediction emerges, uniting the mysticism of the zodiac signs with the hope of unimaginable fortune. The renowned seer Baba Vanga, known for her impactful prophecies, would have predicted an astronomical event that could change the lives of many Capricorns. A rain of money falling on the sign of Capricorn between the 18th and 21st of June. Baba Vanga, a legendary figure in the world of clairvoyance, left a legacy of predictions that continue to intrigue and fascinate people around the globe. Born in Bulgaria in 1911, Vangelia Pandeva Dimitrova, better known as Baba Vanga, lost her sight at a young age but gained what many believe to be a supernatural gift of seeing into the future. His prophecies ranged from world events to personal events, and now, years after his death, one of his predictions has come to light, promising a financial turnaround for those born under the sign of Capricorn. Io. The prediction in question speaks of a rare cosmic alignment that will occur between the 18th and 21st of June, creating a unique window of opportunity for Capricorns. According to the interpretation of Baba Vanga's words, this alignment will open an energy channel that will connect Capricorn directly with universal abundance, manifesting itself in the form of surprising financial gains. The amount mentioned is no less than $100 million, an amount that would certainly change anyone's life drastically and permanently. Astrologers and scholars of Baba Vanga's predictions have pored over this prophecy, seeking to understand the details and nuances behind this very specific prediction. Many believe that the mention of the $100 million is not literal, but rather symbolic, representing a significant change in Capricorn's relationship with wealth and abundance. Others, however, interpret the prediction more directly, hoping that there actually will be a large lottery prize or some other type of substantial financial gain destined for one or more people born under the sign of Capricorn. The sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, is known for its hard-working, ambitious, and persevering nature. Capricorns are often described as determined individuals who go to great lengths to achieve their goals. This characteristic of the sign aligns perfectly with the idea of a great financial reward, as if the universe was recognizing and rewarding all the effort and dedication typical of this sign. Astrology teaches us that Capricorn is an earth sign, which connects it deeply with the material world and the practical issues of life. This connection with the tangible world can be seen as a conducive channel for the manifestation of wealth and prosperity. The earth element gives Capricorns a natural ability to deal with resources, whether financial or otherwise. Therefore, Baba Vanga's prediction about a large sum of money coming to those born under this sign seems to be in harmony with Capricorn's own astrological characteristics. Furthermore, it is important to consider the timing of this forecast. The period between June 18th and 21st marks the end of spring and the beginning of summer in the Northern Hemisphere, a time of transition and renewal. Astrologically, this period also coincides with the Sun's entry into the sign of Cancer, which forms an important axis with Capricorn in the zodiac. This opposition between Cancer and Capricorn can be seen as a balance between the emotional world and the material world, between home and career, between the personal and the professional. It is possible that this cosmic balance creates the ideal conditions for the financial abundance predicted by Baba Vanga to manifest. The specific mention of $100 million adds a layer of intrigue to the prediction. The number 100 is often associated with completeness and perfection in many numerological traditions. Millions, in turn, represent abundance in its most exuberant form. The combination of these numerical elements suggests not only a large amount of money, but also a kind of fulfillment or culmination of a cycle for the Capricorns graced by this prediction. It's fascinating to see how such a specific prediction can capture the collective imagination. The idea of a sudden change of fortune, especially in times of global economic uncertainty, is extremely attractive. For Capricorns, this prediction can serve as a beacon of hope, motivating them to stay focused on their goals and maintain a positive attitude toward their financial future. However, It is crucial to remember that astrological predictions and prophecies from psychics like Baba Vanga should not be taken as absolute guarantees. They are, in essence, interpretations of energetic patterns and possibilities. How each individual responds to these energies and opportunities is what truly determines the final outcome. So even if Baba Vanga's $100 million prediction for Capricorn comes true in some way, it is likely to happen through a combination of cosmic opportunity and individual action. Scholars of Baba Vanga's work point out that many of his predictions were symbolic or metaphorical, requiring careful interpretation. In this sense, the $100 million prediction for Capricorn may not manifest itself literally as a lottery prize, but rather as a series of financial opportunities that, if harnessed properly, could lead to substantial gains over time. This would align perfectly with Capricorn's patient and strategic nature, who tends to build their fortune gradually and consistently. Astrology teaches us that each zodiac sign has its own strengths and challenges when it comes to dealing with money and resources. Capricorn, in particular, is known for its cautious and pragmatic approach to finances. Those born under this sign tend to value financial security and often have a natural talent for managing resources efficiently. These qualities can be seen as fertile ground for manifesting the abundance predicted by Baba Vanga. The period mentioned in the forecast, between June 18th and 21st, coincides with an interesting astrological moment. At this time of year, the Sun is transiting through the last degrees of Gemini, about to enter Cancer. This period of transition between signs is often seen as an energetic portal, a time when cosmic energies are in flux and new possibilities can emerge. For Capricorns, this moment can represent a unique opportunity to align their material ambitions with the universal flow of abundance. Furthermore, it is important to consider the role of Saturn, Capricorn's ruling planet, in this cosmic equation. Saturn is often associated with long-term lessons, responsibilities, and rewards. In traditional astrology, Saturn is known as the Great Malevolent, but also as the Great Teacher. Its lessons may be difficult, but the rewards for those who persevere are often substantial. Baba Vanga's prediction of great financial reward for Capricorn can be seen as the culmination of a long period of learning and growth under Saturn's tutelage. The sum of $100 million mentioned in the forecast also deserves a deeper analysis. In numerology, the number 100 is often associated with completeness and achievement. It is a number that suggests the completion of a cycle and the beginning of another at a higher level. Millions, in turn, represent abundance in its most exuberant form. Together, these numbers paint a picture of financial fulfillment on a truly transformative scale. It's fascinating to see how such a specific prediction can resonate with collective hopes and dreams. The idea of a sudden, positive change in fortune is a recurring theme in many cultures and traditions. For Capricorns, this prediction can serve as a powerful catalyst, inspiring them to open themselves to new possibilities and envision a future of abundance and prosperity. However, it is crucial to remember that astrology and the predictions of psychics like Baba Vanga are not deterministic. They offer insights into energetic patterns and potential, but how each individual navigates these energies is fundamentally a matter of free will. Therefore, even with such a promising forecast, Capricorns are encouraged to maintain their characteristic practical and hard-working approach. Vanga's $100 million prediction for Capricorn also raises interesting questions about the nature of wealth and success. In a society increasingly focused on material accumulation, it is important to consider what truly constitutes wealth and abundance. For many Capricorns, true value may not just lie in the amount of money accumulated, but in the security, stability, and freedom that this wealth can provide. Furthermore, the idea of a large sum of money arriving unexpectedly raises ethical and practical questions. How would Capricorns, known for their responsible and pragmatic nature, deal with such a dramatic change in their financial circumstances? What kind of impact would this have on their personal and professional lives? These are questions that each individual would have to face if the prediction came true literally. It's also interesting to consider the collective impact that a prediction like this can have. Even though only a small number of Capricorns experience significant financial gains during the aforementioned period, the very existence of the prediction can create a wave of optimism and positive expectation among people born under this sign. This optimism, in turn, can lead to greater openness to opportunities and a willingness to take calculated risks, potentially leading to positive outcomes that would not have occurred otherwise. Astrology teaches us that celestial events are often reflected in patterns and events on Earth. In this sense, it is interesting to speculate about what kind of world events or economic trends could coincide with Baba Vanga's prediction. Could there be an economic boom in sectors traditionally associated with Capricorn, such as finance, real estate, or established industries? Or could we see the emergence of new business opportunities that align particularly well with Capricorn's natural skills and talents? Another interesting perspective to consider is how this prediction aligns with broader astrological cycles. The year 2023 has been marked by significant changes in terms of mundane astrology, with Pluto making its first foray into Aquarius and Saturn entering Pisces. These planetary changes suggest profound transformations in social and economic structures. Baba Vanga's prediction of great financial reward for Capricorn can be seen as a reflection of these transformative energies on an individual level. It's important to note that although the prediction speaks specifically to Capricorns, the impact of such a significant event would certainly extend beyond those born under this sign. In an interconnected world, the prosperity of one group often has ripple effects that benefit many others. So even non-Capricorns can find reasons to be interested in and potentially benefit from this prediction. The specific mention of the period between June 18th and 21st also deserves further analysis. This is a time of transition in the astrological calendar, marking the sun's passage from Gemini to Cancer and the beginning of the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. Traditionally, solstices are seen as powerful times of change and new beginnings. The idea of a major financial shift occurring during this period of cosmic transition adds an additional layer of meaning to the prediction. Furthermore, it is fascinating to consider how different cultures and spiritual traditions around the world could interpret this prediction. In some traditions, material wealth is seen as a blessing or reward for good deeds or spiritual alignment. In others, it can be seen as a test or a potential obstacle to spiritual growth. How individuals interpret and respond to this prediction can reveal a lot about their own beliefs and values. Vanga's prediction also raises interesting questions about the nature of time and causality. If we accept the premise that it is possible to predict future events with such specificity, what implications does this have for our understanding of free will and destiny? These are deep philosophical questions that have intrigued thinkers and mystics for centuries. From a practical standpoint, it's important to consider how Capricorns can prepare for the possibility of a significant financial change. Even if the prediction does not come true literally, the expectation itself can serve as a catalyst for a reevaluation of financial practices and life goals. This can lead to more conscious and strategic decisions regarding investments, savings, and long-term financial planning. The idea of a large sum of money arriving unexpectedly also raises questions about social responsibility and philanthropy. How could Capricorns, known for their sense of duty and responsibility, use this newfound wealth to benefit not only themselves, but also their communities and important causes? This perspective opens up a range of possibilities for positive social impact and meaningful change on a broader scale.